Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to this video, guys. My name is Nakat Zaman and hope you guys are all well. Right, so we are continuing with Sarf now. So far, what have we covered so far? Let me just give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of what we covered. So we talked about verbs. You got verbs. We deal with past, present, future. So far, we've been looking at past or present rather. Past, present. And we've looked at some different types of scales as well, right? So different types of dhammas, fathas, kasras. We did this as well. If you remember the 40, you need to remember this, by the way, okay? And you need to make yourself charts. Yeah, that would be my advice to you guys. And I'm going to show you in a bit how we're going to make these charts, or how you guys are going to make these charts. Because that's the only way I personally think that you're really going to understand what's happening here. Otherwise, it's just all in one ear, out the other ear. And if you remember last lesson, we did this as well. So we have three real types of present verbs, right? Ones that have a... So we divided the words into fa, ayn, lam, kalimas. So fa, ayn, lam, fa, ayn, lam. And we said the ayns, right, either are going to have a dhamma, or they are going to have a fatha, or they are going to have a kasra. Okay, so that's basically something which you guys need to remember. Okay, so whenever we come across a verb in the Quran, we are going to refer back to this, and we're going to say, is it the one with the dhamma, is it the one with the fatha, and is it the one with the kasra? Right, so we kind of have a name for these patterns, right? Which is, it's just a temporary name that we're going to be using. I'm going to be using those very soon, but not now at the moment. Just want you guys to have an idea of how these work. So, all right. So what are we going to be covering today now? So today, what we're going to be looking at, inshallah, let me just get my pens out. So we've got our red, we've got our black, blue, we've got our black. Okay, and let's get a green one as well. All right, so the verbs that we have, basically, one thing we have to know in Arabic is when you have a verb. So let's say, for example, let's take a verb. Let's take the verb ayn, all right? And let's look for lam. Can we find lam? Do we have a lam here? Hope so. So see, this is what happens when you cut small pieces out and you forget where you put the pieces. Right, so you got a lam there, and we need a meme. So can you guys see a meme here? Is there a meme anywhere here? Meme, where have you gone? All right, here it is. Right, so ayn lam meme. Now, any of you guys who know this would clearly know that this ayn lam meme is basically, it means knowledge, okay? Something to do with knowledge, right? Ayn lam meme. And this ayn lam meme, right, it actually comes into this pattern, the kasra pattern, or fatha pattern, ya'lamu, with fatha pattern, right? So it's going to follow this pattern, ya'lamu, right? Ya'lamu. So when we say pattern, right, this is the interesting thing. When we say a pattern, we kind of have to remember that this is like a tree. Imagine a tree. So let me draw a tree for you guys. Right, it's going to make more sense. So let me just put that at the top there. And let me just draw for you guys a tree. Let me, first of all, is there a brown color here? Excellent. See that? This is the benefit of having all these, buying all these colors. And this whole set of pens here, I probably bought about £12, you know. I don't know how many pens, about 10 pens in there or something. £12. Which, I don't know, is it good or is it not? You let me know in the comments if I got ripped off or not. So, okay, so imagine a tree, yeah? So imagine this tree. Let's draw this. This is a tree. Okay. Right. So this tree, it basically has root letters, right? The root letters are going to be there. Let's put these over here. These are going to be the ayn, the lam, and the meme. Right. So these are the root letters. So imagine like a tree, it's got root letters. Now what happens here is that, do you guys think that having these over here on this side is distracting? Let me know in the comments if it's distracting. So okay, go back to this. So every tree has roots, right? So this is the roots, ilm, ayn, lam, mim, right? For example, in this case. Now you have various forms of branches. So this is one branch, right? So let's draw a nice little branch thing there. Right here you have another branch. So let's draw a little branch thing there. Here we have another branch. So let's draw a branch there. Here you have another branch. So let's draw a branch there. Here you have another branch. Let's draw a branch there. Okay, let's do one here. Okay, let's do one there. Do one there. One there. Okay, let's just see before I make two less or two more or too many. All right, so now what happens basically is, you see this tree that we have over here, we can actually put these into a sort of pattern. So what's the pattern going to be? The pattern is going to be like this. So these three letters are either going to be put into a pattern like this, right? So you're either going to have it's a little red. I think red will be better. In show more. So either you're going to have yeah, and then you're going to have your three letters. Yeah. So ya, lamu. Yeah, we can put those in, and we can say it's like this then. Ain, lam, mim. Ya'lam. Now that means, in Arabic, that basically means he knows. Okay, he knows. Knows, you know, nose, eyes, ears, nose. Only joke. Okay, so the next one. The next one is like this. You have a ya, and then you have 1, 2, and then you have a repeat letter, and then you have the original letter. All right, so it's like this. So you have three letters here, yeah? So we're going to put in ain, lam, mim there. But this red one over here is a repeat of what came before it. So what comes before it? Lam. So yu'allimu, right? Yu'allimu. So yu'allimu, it actually means, it means he teaches or is teaching. Yeah, yu'allim. Now it's not written like that. I've just written like this just to kind of get an idea of it. But this is basically what you kind of look for. It's actually, technically, it's written like this. If I was to write it here, it's written like this. Yu'allimu. See that? Yu'allimu. So that's basically it. So that's another one there. Right, let's do another one. So he knows, he teaches, right? So notice the meaning of ilm, which is knowledge, is found in all of these. The next one is yeah, and then you have okay, you have that. So now this is the same as number one, the first one that we done, right? So ain, lam, mim. Yeah, exactly the same. Only difference is the vowels. So the vowels on these ones have to actually follow a specific sort of thing. So on the ya, you have yu, li, mu, right? And on this one, it's yu, al, li, mu. Yeah. Okay, so this is yu'limu. So you see, it's a slightly different variation. At the moment, you don't have to worry about what each one is. We're going to cover all of them, inshallah, in detail later on throughout this series, inshallah. But all you have to know is, look, sometimes you're going to come with this particular formation. Sometimes you're going to come with this one. And sometimes this one. So each one has a slight... So yu'limu actually means he marks or he announces. Okay, he announces, right? So notice the meaning of ilm is found in all of these now, right? You've still got the meaning of ilm in all of these. He knows, he teaches, he announces, right? So when we look in the Quran, for example, right, inshallah, we're going to see that each one of these is applied. Right, so it's not like English where you have to use a totally different word. You can actually use the same root letters. All you have to do is put into a slightly different structure, and it gives a slightly different meaning. So all of these contain the meaning of knowledge, but each structure has a slightly different application. So for example, ya'lamu, it means he knows. Like if I said Zaid knows what's happening. He teaches, it's yu'allimu, he teaches, Zaid teaches the class. So he's passing on knowledge, he's passing on ilm. And yu'limu, this specific structure gives the meaning of to make the knowledge public, like he announces. Okay, so this is something which, I'm sure for some of you guys you've covered this before, but for many people it's difficult to grasp how 3 root letters can be adjusted in so many ways to achieve this. All right, so I'm thinking, shall we do one more? Actually, we won't do one more. We'll actually look in the Quran, right? And that way we can consolidate. And next time, inshallah, we can do some more. So get yourselves a Quran. Let's have a little look. Okay, I've got my Quran. Let's have a little look then. All right, so if you look here, okay, here you have certain words here. For example, like you have tunzira, right? So tunzir, if you were to take this pattern, this page, right? So tunzira actually falls under number 4, this one, like taktubu. Right, so it falls under this one. It's talking about feminine, but the formation of the letters, the sequencing of the letters, actually follows this one over here, the announcing one. Yeah, so this is from the root words nadhara, right, which means to basically warn or to vow. But tunzir means to warn, to make something, like to kind of announce sort of fear. Tunzira. Okay, so you have that over there. Let's look at another example then, because it's sometimes when you read through the Quran, if you don't know this, you don't understand how like interesting Arabic becomes with these words. We just like subtle sort of like changes. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's another interesting one here. Okay, let's خرجوا مع اللباس بالقسط مسجد حرم زينة الله. Okay, so you got past verbs here because we're only dealing with now present verbs. تعلمون, right? So if you look at this then, so you've got تعلمون over here. تعلمون falls under this one over here, right? The 1, 2, 3, 5, right? Number 9 over here. Yeah, ta'lamuna, taktubuna, ta'lamuna, but it follows a fatha. The ain of the kalima is fatha, right? So in that one, it would follow this. Okay, remember, you have to keep these with you. You have to keep these with you at all times. Right, so this is a fatha one. So it follows a fatha, but in this one, it's number 9 in the list. Taktubuna. It's got ta at the beginning, it's got una at the end. right? So it's all of you. Yeah, ta'lamuna, ta'lamuna. So in the tree, it's basically the first one. It's this structure that you all know. You all know. Okay, over here, yahzanuna. Yahzanuna. All right, let's take our papers out then. So yahzanuna. It follows nuna. Notice, if you take the una away, take the ya away, the ain kalima is the za. It's got a fatha. Okay, it's another fatha one. All right, so over here, you got yahzanuna, and it follows in the tree. It's basically your first one you've got there. Right, it means they are upset. Right, they are sad. So it's third in the list. Ya and una. Okay, let's try to find another one. There's quite a lot over here, but we haven't done these other formations, so I don't really want to kind of go into them too much. Let me know as well what you guys have, if you guys have benefit, anything I can improve in this series as well for you guys, because as you can tell, I'm making these videos as we go through them, so it helps me a lot to know what kind of feedback I'm getting, so I can improve future videos. Okay, taksibuna. All right, so taksibuna. So you got a kasra. Taksibuna, it's the kasra one. And then taksibuna, it's got ta at the beginning. Right, and it's got una at the end. Taksibuna, ninth in the list. Taksibuna, it means all of you. All of you are earning. And then in the tree, it's the first one. Right, it's the first one. Okay, so taksibuna. And, okay, I'm trying to find one of the ones that we've done today, but for some reason, I can't seem to detect it. Okay, you got tahzun there. You've got yajhaduna, yaftaruna. We haven't done that one yet. Okay, yu'minuna. This is a good one. So yu'minuna is from amana, right? Now, it doesn't follow this pattern, right? Because this pattern, these three patterns only work for number one in the tree. They don't work for any others. So yu'minuna, right? Yu'minuna is actually is this pattern, the announcing one. He announces. Yeah, but it doesn't mean to announce. Yu'minuna means to believe, and it's from the word aman, which means to have peace. So it's like to be safe. So yu'minuna, it's like a person is announcing their safety or is going into safety. So yu'minuna, it's the third on the list. Right? So it's got ya at the beginning and it's got una at the end. Notice, don't worry about the dhamma. Right? That dhamma is simply there because it's this third one on in the tree. Yeah? Like yu'alimu. Okay? So yu'minuna. Right? So you got that there. Right, let's see if there's anything else. Shkuruna. Seems as though this chapter is only focusing on those ones then. Okay, let's try to go somewhere else in the Quran. Okay. Ya'siruna. Ya'siruna. Okay, it's the kasra one. So it's the kasra, ya'siruna. Okay, so you got kasra there. And then the ya'siruna itself is following in here. Ya'siruna, ya, and then una. Right, you got that. So it means to squeeze out is the first one on the list. Right. And then you got ya'kulna. Ya'kulna again. It's from the dhamma, akala ya'kulu. Dhamma. Right, it's the first one on the list in the tree. And ya'kulna, this is actually the sixth one down. Ya at the beginning and just noon at the end. Ya'kulna. Right, ya'kulna. Okay, let's see what else we have over here. Okay. Ubarri'u. Excellent idea here. Ubarri'u. Ubarri'u. So ubarri'u over here, right, it does not follow this pattern, right? So it automatically follows the second one in the tree. So if it doesn't follow the first one, then we can't use this list. This is only for, pattern one in the tree, right? So it follows the second pattern. So ubarri'u, ubarri'u. In other words, how does it follow the first, second pattern in the tree? Because you have your original letter here. So it's actually in the 14 list. It's this one over here, the last, right? So u at the beginning, nothing at the end, and it's got like a double letter there. You've introduced a double letter. So the ra over here is like this double letter. If you can, I don't know if you can see it properly, visible. So it's like this double letter ra, ubarri'u, right? So the original letters are ba, ra, and hamza, which means to be free, right? To be free, innocent, free. And ubarri'u, it means to declare innocence. Ubarri'u nafsi, to announce. So it has a similar meaning to the announcement one, but it follows the second one in the tree pattern. Okay, ubarri'u, I am declaring myself free, of this crime or this allegation. All right, let's just see one more and then we can move on. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. That is. Anyway, so go through the Quran in the comments below. What I want you guys to do is try to put 10 examples. Try to find in the Quran 10 examples of the first pattern in the tree, 10 examples of the second pattern in the tree, and 10 examples in the third pattern. Now, if you guys actually use Hansware dictionary, what I'll do is next lesson actually show you guys Hansware dictionary of using it, and I'll actually show you guys there's actually Roman numerals that are used for these patterns. So like this first branch is known as 1, and then you have 2, 3, etc. So I'll show you those, and then next time inshallah you can. So these are not the same, I haven't put it in the same order, but I'll show you a clock that you can use to learn this. So anyway, so what have we learned today? So we've learned that this is the trees patterns, right? And every tree has a root, so you can take any letters you want. I've just taken ilm, right? But you can take others and you can use them, and so depending on which sort of form you put them into, their meaning will slightly change. Okay, so jazakumullah khair. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful time, and inshallah I will see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much to all my patrons. Jazakumullah khair. Alhamdulillah, with all of your support, with all of your efforts and your encouragement and motivation, alhamdulillah, this channel has reached where it has today. And there's so much left that I want to do, and there's editing, and there's trying to start new projects as well and get other people involved so that I can focus on producing content. So if you guys want to become patrons and you want to support this channel, then check out the link in the description. Inshallah, there's also videos available for those who are patrons in the Patreon itself that I don't put on my normal YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check that out, inshallah, links in the description, like I said. And jazakumullah khair, share it with other people. Let me know what you guys think as well. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.